What shall we ask the tarot today? I have my Ask the Tarot Love and Abundance Edition Oracle deck that I designed myself. There is a link in the bio to several decks that I've designed and also for same-day private readings. But in the meantime, what shall we ask the tarot today? Who is coming in? So for this, I would say whose energy is orbiting you, who is thinking of you, whose energy is around you. Let's pull tarot. Spirit, for the viewer, whose energy is around them, please? Who is thinking of them? Who's dreaming of them? Whose energy is orbiting them? Okay, we have got the Six of Swords. This could potentially be someone who you have moved on from. And you yourself might be at peace with this decision. Spirit, who is this person, please? Who is coming in for the viewer, please? Who's coming in for the viewer? Okay, bottom of the deck, we have got the Knight of Coins, we have the Four of Swords, and we have the Devil. Now, in a traditional deck, the Four of Swords looks quite different. The illustration in a traditional deck is of someone who is in a burial vault with three of the four swords hanging above their head and one sword placed below them. The Three of Swords that hang above them is meant to be in direct reference to the Three of Swords within tarot that speaks of heartbreak and grief. It is a card that speaks of deep rest. If we put those two words together, then deep rest becomes depressed. I do believe that this is someone who you have moved on from, and that this has caused this person much grief, and perhaps even depression. I feel that in this instance, this is someone who did not speak up when they had the opportunity. Now, I am in no way suggesting that this is your fault. This feels very circumstantial. It's someone that you have moved on from, because they may not have shared all of their emotions and their thoughts with you with this Four of Swords. Or with this Knight of Coins, they may have moved very, very slowly. The Knight of Coins is one of the slowest moving cards of the entire deck. If we look at the illustration of the Knight here, we can see that they are looking back into the past. The Devil card could indicate that there were perhaps some toxic patterns within this relationship. I normally really like the Devil card within this particular deck. However, with this combination of cards, it does seem to have quite a negative energy. So this person is clearly infatuated with you. How do you feel about this person? How do you feel about this person? I feel like you've moved on. How do you feel about this person, please? Okay, bottom of the deck, we have got the Eight of Coins. We have the Three of Coins, the Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Blades. You actually might have some conflicting feelings about this person. I feel that this person emotionally had you tied up in knots for quite some time. And I do believe that at one point in time you would have seen them as your wish fulfillment. No doubt about it, at some point there was love. And to this day you still may have love for this person. But I also believe that you understand that there would be a lot of work in putting this back together again. And once again, for some of you, you may have actually moved on. And you may already be in something that is solid and secure. And you know that's often how it works. Time and time again, we see the potential in others. We have a beautiful vision of how our lives could be together. And the other party either doesn't share how they are feeling completely, or they take years in coming forward. But of course they do, right when you are solid and secure. That is when they all come back in. Let us pick up all of these cards and ask for advice. Advice from Spirit. Spirit, for the viewer, it feels like there is someone who is trying to re-enter their life, and they may have moved on from this person. What is the advice, please? What is the advice? Whoa, that's a lot of cards. All right, let's have a look. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Three of Blades. We had spoken about that when we saw the Four of Blades. We have the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Moon, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Empress. So the answer is very much going to be split two ways. The Nine of Pentacles is also known as pre-Empress energy, which is very telling as we also have the Empress card. Since this person, you have gone through many glow-ups. Within the Empress card, we see this femur bone, which is the strongest bone of the body. In this particular deck, they actually use that bone to represent the Strength card. The Nine of Rods also speaks of this strength and resilience. So you are strong, you are resilient, and you are incredibly attractive to many, many people. The Empress energy always has more than one suitor that they can choose from. These vines here are symbolic of the growth that you have experienced. And with that experience, you have not grown hard. As we look into the chest cavity, we see the heart, representing this softness within. You yourself have gained so much wisdom. The Nine of Pentacles speaks of this as well. In a love reading, the Nine of Pentacles often represents boxes that are being ticked, and you ticking every single one of what people desire most. With a combination of the Moon card and the Empress card and the Nine of Pentacles, it shows that you are divine feminine energy, crowned in all of your wisdom. And some of you are perfectly aligned to this particular path, committed to your path, married to yourself even, as it were, and certainly no shortage of admirers. For some of you, you were left out in the cold for long periods of time by this person. And essentially it is that and this pain and grief that you experienced that changed you. And I really do feel that for the majority of people who are listening to this and to whom this resonates with, you will not go back to this person. As while I am reading this, I feel like you have outgrown this person tremendously. It is like you are your own source of happiness. And it feels like this person maybe has not grown quite as much as you have. And I feel that you will not even entertain the idea of anything less than your Ten of Cups, your idea of complete happiness, one that is in peace and harmony. But I do believe that this person is going to come through and give you a declaration of love. They have been slow, but they also have something that they feel they must say. And actually, as I am reading this, maybe for some this has already happened, that this person has come in and they are continuing to think of you. To them, you are the one that got away. I have no doubt that this person is observing and watching you wherever possible, and it feels like the shoe is on the other foot, and they are experiencing what it was that you experienced, being left out in the cold. And this may cause them sorrow. But I also believe that they understand where this comes from. They understand that it took them too long, too little, too late. And for us, we hold no judgment towards them, because we have grown beautiful and resilient, in part because of our experiences with them. If you would like to learn more about who is coming in or who is thinking of you, then there is a link in my bio to same-day readings.